Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Farming Simulator 15. It is finally here, Farming Simulator 15. I've been waiting about 6 months for this game since I really got to know about it coming out and that. And it's here, I can't believe it. I've been waiting, like, this past week has been like the longest week ever. But it's here, we're here. Right then, Farming Simulator 15. Just to let you know, I've never played this game before. I've just logged in just to do some stuff, and I'll log straight back out, and I'm back in now. So we're gonna have a look at the options, see what is some multiplayer nickname, multiplayer language, multiplayer colour blue, automatic help, measuring unit, miles, money unit pound, dirt on, rear mirrors on, graphics auto high. Is there a no? Is there an ultra? Is there? Very high. There we go. Steering wheel gamepad. I have got the G27 not connected to this at the moment. I will try that out later. So that we don't need to look at. Okay, so it just like threw me out of the game and stopped recording, but we're fine now. Anyway, so that's that. We're on. We should be on very high. Very high. Mods. We have no mods. There is no mods for this game yet. Well, there is. I've seen like 2, but we're not up for the mods at the moment. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to log in. I've logged in. I've given myself some money, quite a lot of money. We're going to have a look at all the vehicles. We're going to have a look at the map, and that is it for the first look. Then we're going to go on to the Let's Plays in a week's time. So I can get used to this, I can get used to some of the stuff in the game, and that's it. But I will show you the maps that we have currently. So you have your save games, you have your easy, normal, hard. We've gone on easy. You have Bjornholm, is in Scandinavia, and we have Westbridge Hills, which is part of the Titanium add-on for 2013. We know what Westbridge Hills looks like. I don't think it's any different, so we're going to go on to the Scandinavian map. I've already got this in save game 1, so let's go. I mean, right off the bat, you can see the UI has been updated, which is great. The graphics look updated, so let's start. Come on. Here we are. Right then. Oh, yeah, I've just got 3 achievements right off the bat. It's a bit... No, it's fine. Right. So what's this? Welcome, hello and welcome to your brand new farm. I think you don't pronounce the B, I think it's John Home. But anybody else that can pronounce this, you'll tell me. If you continue down this slope, you'll get to the main area where you can find more introductory tips to the game. I don't like this mouse sensitivity. Turn the volume down. Real time. Mission frequency. We'll turn that off. I don't want to do missions for now. Leave plant growth off. There we go. Right then. So, what's this? I'm playing this like I've never played Farm Sim. I know this is. I know the controls already. This Sim's 2013. So here we have is a track. It's like I've never played this game before. How do I? Do the mirrors work? I see in this. Anyway, that's not the point. Let's get out of that. Right then. So, controls at the top, number 9, toggle map view. So this is something new. You basically you have a mini-map without having to go into your phone, which you don't have a phone this time. You just have a mini-map at the bottom, which is a shame, really. I think having the phone was something real, like, because a farmer would have a phone on them, maybe not have the map of the area, but they'd have a phone on them. But that's not the point. It's a detail map, that is for sure. Bloody hell. You have got to think we have, you know, there is the forest bit in this. So we are going to have a look. I guess tabs vehicles, it does. Oh. Oh, look at that. Look at this. A garage? What? I don't understand that. Oh, this is what we have in the garage at the moment. Right. That's good. So basically, here's all the equipment in just sections, really. And you can mouse scroll. Brands, obviously we have that before. No mods at the moment. Okay, so sales, harvesters. Let's have... Okay. Decent. Well, that's better, right. So you got your tractors, your front loaders, your trucks, the man. I've been looking forward to that. Harvesters, headers, header trailers, potato harvesting, beet harvesting, tippers, dollies, ploughs, cultivators, sowing machines, fertiliser sprayers, manure spreaders, slurry tanks, mowers, tedders, windrowers, loading wagons, building technology, baling technology, feeding technology, auger wagons, so your grain bins, weights, forestry equipment, chainsaws, cars, wheel loaders, telehandlers, and misc. Unplaceables. Animals. Bloody hell. This is so good. So, I want to find out... Where is the, where's the shop at? Where do you buy it from? Is this a shop? Yeah, this is the shop. Oh, look at that. So if you accelerate, the thing on, because it's kicking out more smoke out the exhaust. That's cool. So here we are. Right. So I think first we're going to have a look at tractors. We're going to have a look at all the vehicles. First we're going to have a look at tractors. So I'm going to buy all the tractors. Right then, so here we are. Here are all the tractors. And there is a big bunch. Some of these we've seen before, and obviously as we get to know the game better, get out of that. So, oh, look at that. What about the beacons? Yeah. One thing that is being updated, that is the suspension. I can see that actually. I can see the suspension being updated. Oh, and look at the tracks in there. Let's get out of that. It looks so real. We know what that is. What is this bloody thing? Look at that. The exhaust. This is amazing. Back end kicks out, that's for sure. So there we go, that is the tractors. Let's have a look at some more quickly. Random one, I've got my eyes closed. New Holland. You see down at the bottom, they've updated the speed, how many meters you've got, fuel, how many meters of whatever you carry. This thing is really amazing. Right then. So let's have a look on the, what is the next bit. Harvesters, I guess. Yeah, let's have a look at harvesters next. Right then, so here we are with the harvesters. So we've got harvesters there, and we've also got harvesters here. Most of these are headers, header trailers, and we've also got the potato and beet harvesters here. So that's all fine and dandy. I just want to look at these first. I imagine these have been updated. So is that a potato? Is this potato? It's one of them. Can you tell me what it is? No, it doesn't. This one looks like beans to me. Because I remember on the potato harvester in 2013, it was thin. It was like it basically harvested one row at a time. Ah, this would be the potato one because it only harvests two, so it's been a little bit of an upgrade. Not much though. Here are the head trailers, some of the heads for the corn. But this is where it gets interesting over here. So here we have the harvester. This is the small one. This is the first one that you get. Your second, your third, your fourth, and your fifth, and then obviously that chaffing thing. What I'm interested in is these two. Now this one is out of the titanium pack of 13. It's the case, IH, axle flow. This one we have never seen before. This is New Holland, and I think it's meant to be the biggest combine harvester or biggest tank capacity combine harvester in the world. That's what I've been told. I am not sure. Well, it looks. It does look pretty neat. So that's that. Here, this is where it's cool. This is the biggest header in the game, I believe. Or it might be that one. I think. No, I think these two are the exact same, except one's Case and one's New Holland. Considering we've got New Holland on there. Basically adjust that before it's going into the thing. That's cool. I like that. Right then, so there are the harvesters. Look at the detail. Look at this detail. It's not brilliant, but it's certainly improvement. God, this thing can only get better. I can't believe it. So yeah, that's the harvesters, including the beets and potatoes. And we'll be back with the next vehicle category. I don't know what it's going to be. Right then, so here we are with telehandlers, front loaders and wheel loaders. Right, so you can't see any front loaders apart from these. Now, what they've done this year is... Oh, well, this game, obviously this year, it's not a yearly thing, it's like every 2 years. Anyway, they've basically made the front loader bit an add-on, so you don't have to buy the full vehicle, which makes sense, to be honest, because not everybody wants a front loader, like a tractor and front loader. Not everybody just wants, like, a tractor, they might want a front loader add-on, so they can just buy this and they can take it off whenever they want. So you have to find the tractors. Obviously this goes with a New Holland, this goes with a stall, And some of these are the attachments. This wheel loader, obviously, the wheel loader, these are attached because they're bigger. Obviously, the lever, that's new. And this is the only telehandler in the game as well. Another lever. And there you go. That's some of the things. So that's the front loaders, telehandlers, and wheel loaders. We will be back with the next category again. I don't know where it's going to be. Right then, so we're here with the category of tippers, loading wagons, trucks. I think that's it. So here are the tippers. You can see, I think what they've done this time is they've tried to move away from all the small equipment. So if you remember last year, there was that like little wooden trailer, like tipper trailer. They've got rid of all that, and I think this is for like big scale farming now. Like, so this is the smallest you can get, and this is quite big, and obviously you can double them up with a hitch at the back. And then you've got all these. I mean, that is huge. This looks huge. Yeah, it's quite big, that. This, does that have a... Yeah, it does. That has a fifth wheel attachment on it. So, that's all. And then you've got your loading wagons. There's only 3 loading wagons in the game. That being your smallest, that being your biggest. But this is the thing that we've all been waiting for. Or I have anyway. The man truck. You can pick the colour you want. I pick red because I like red. Red's my favourite colour. Doesn't sound like a man truck. Disappointed. Surprisingly, it hasn't been stolen from Euro Truck, but because it's made officially by Giant, I don't expect it to steal from Euro Truck. Cover. One thing that I'm excited to see, we've worked on the suspension, so the suspension works a lot better. Dials work. Really been some improvements there for this game. There you go, that's the category of tippers, loading wagons and trucks, and we'll be back with the next category. Right then, we are back with our next category of, and now there's a lot here, it's basically just implements. So you've got your windrowers, you've got your mowers, you've got your manure spreaders, you've got your slurry tankers, you've got your ploughs, you've got your cultivators, you've got your seeders, you've got your sprayers, everything implement really. So here is some of the implements. That's a big seeder. So one thing I have noticed, they've removed the Amazon Condor, which was the biggest seeder in 2013, and the biggest one you can get now is this one. Wow, this thing's bloody huge. Yeah, this one. This is 9 metre working width, where the Condor was, I think, 12. But you gotta say some of these look so cool. I'm not really bothered. Some things I've added with the slurry tankers, I've added these. Now I don't know if these are transporters or sprayers. There's that, and then there's this thing. This is just a big storage bin for poo. All of the poo goes in here. I don't know what the fill tank is. I didn't. The fill capacity is. I didn't have a look, but I think I've tried a mod out for this. It didn't work. This one will work. There we go. So that is that. Obviously, this big windrower. This came with the titanium add-on. Mowers, they removed the big self-propelled driving mower, and they haven't got the little garden mower as well, which is a shame, but you know, you win some, you lose some. i.e. when I say win, you gain some. When you lose some, well, if you lose some, then they aren't there now. And I brought this tractor over here just in case I need to move anything around. But that is it, so I will be back with the next mod category. Okay, so the game just crashed. So I was going to reset all the vehicles to the farm and then show you one last time, but I'm not going to do that now because I spent like an hour moving them all around, and the game crashed, so it didn't save. The videos are still all there, so that's fine. But let's move on to the next category, which is baling technology. So let's get all these. And that's it. A bale wrapper. Oh my god, you can wrap bales. Gee, oh my god. This is so exciting, this. Alright. And that is it. So we've done everything there. Now we just need to move on to this side. Right, so here we are. Here's the baling technology. So you got your two New Holland balers. Last time were they Amazon balers? I can't remember. So you got your roundy square baler, all nice. You got a nice Fliegel, never knew how to pronounce that. Bale trailer, another bale trailer, the bale wrapper. This looks interesting, and the square bale stacker. Feeding technology, you got the shredder, which I could never figure out what was used for. You know, the pull along mixing wagon and the self-propelled mixing wagon. So that is that. Next mod category, I don't know what's going to be, but there will be a next mod category. Right then, we are back with the second to last mod category. In this mod category we have the miscs, so that's just things that don't, you know, can't really be categorised, such as this transport trailer, the fuel bowser and the water tanker. You've got 3 weights here. That's meant to say K. Oh, we have a torch. That's my 1600 kg. It looks like a H, but so 100 kilograms, 1000 kilograms, and 1600 kilograms. You've got your mother bin, not mother bin, field, not grain, whatever you want to call it. It's called a auger, I think. It's basically you run it out into the field. It basically saves running the trailer out into the field. Basically, this would stay on the field, and this would come up to the field edge, then drop into a trailer, and then you take the trailer off. Whatever you want to do. And then here the SUV, the lizard car, whatever you want to call it. This I've been waiting for. It looked on the video like a Ford F350, no, F150, whatever you want to call it. It's a lizard. I don't know if it really exists. Apparently it does. I've never seen one before, but I'm excited to use it because, you know me, I like to use my cars in this game, so this will come in handy, as well as the front loader, the low loader trailer. This I cannot wait to use. We will be back with the last category, which is the best category. And we are back with our final category, the forest equipment, because basically Farming Simulator 15 is about forestry. I don't care what anybody says. This is what Farming Simulator 15 is. Yeah, the forestry equipment. So I did buy the chainsaws, but I don't know where they've gone. I seem to be missing some chainsaws. Where are my chainsaws? Hang on. I did buy my chainsaws, didn't I? You own. Yeah, but where do you buy them from? So, are they here? No. I wonder if you can only pick them up in a certain way. That's weird. Anyway, let's get back to these. So, this thing is like a... what the bloody hell is that? That's either something to drag them. Drag the logs, or it's like a still saw. I'm not sure, but there's chains there, so I think it might be like a dragging piece of equipment to drag logs. This is obviously a log trailer. It'll go with the nice little man truck. This is your cedar. Oh my god! No way! How do I move it? Oh, it needs power, obviously. That's cool. Yeah, that's that. That's basically the little logs. This is basically a shredder, log shredder. Basically chops them up into chips. This is your big thing. I want to have a look at this. Change driving direction. How would you pick it up? Strange, I don't know how to use that, I'll have to figure it out later on. Extend it. I'm not sure. I'll try and figure out how to use that. This thing, this is the thing I've been waiting for. This looks immense. Scorpion King, that doesn't look right. There we go. The Scorpion King for harvesting trees, your thing to log. This is all the logging equipment basically. That is it, but there is one more thing we need to do, and that's just have a quick drive around the map and see where everything is. So I'm going to put this on. Where are we? Right. This thing. I've had a little drive on this. It seems to spin out quite easy. This, apparently, what's it on? Down here. This is a biomass heating plant, so this is refillable chips. I'll tell you here. This facility provides heating to the nearby village. Once you start cutting trees and generate wood chips, you can sell them here. Right, where else to go? How do I up top? Here. Oh! I'm sorry. I see you. Circus. Where you going? is a shipping office. There's any information on it, so I don't know. I suppose it's somewhere where you just sell. Tells me I've gone past the road. I'll try that though. Here you can sell your wood. Your logs, I mean. Let's get back to the farm. I don't think this is meant for my car. Really, you know, different gradients and whatnot. Farms here is it? I don't know. We're going to see it all anyway. Let's be fair. We're going to, you know, I've got 2 years before the next one. You know, Farm Simulator 17. If we're only in Farm Simulator 17, you don't know. But yeah, we're going to see it all. Basically, we're going to do season 1 here. And then we're going to go on to look at map mods and whatnot. As for mods, that reminds me. Mods. Whoa! That's how you get your chance. Wow, didn't know that. Anyway, so yeah, the mod shows are going to be probably not for a couple of, you know, the next couple of weeks. Just, you know, let's get some mods in the system. What I mean by that is, you know, let people make mods for this game. Basically, I don't want to be picking up the first one because they're probably going to be crap, or they'll just be reskins of this car or something, and it's pointless. You want an actual mod that might change the game, not a reskin. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for now, for the first look of Farming Simulator 15. So far I'm impressed, and I think it's only going to get better as we go on. So thank you for watching, please like, favorite and subscribe, and I will see you in Season 1 of Farming Simulator 2015. Ta-ra.